Welcome back, Latino Wealth Club, to another episode of the Bull Room. We have a good one for you today. We're going to be talking about XRP and my strategy for 2025, or well, going into 2025. But this is your host, MP, and behind the scenes.
AZ.
And make sure you're liking, sharing, and most importantly, subscribing, as we're trying to reach 2,000 subscribers. So help us out with a simple subscribe. But when it comes to XRP, there's a lot of good things coming. There's a lot of articles coming as well. And most of those articles are being produced by Latino Wealth Club over at LatinoWealthClub.com. So make sure to go sign up to our newsletter today. But I do want to talk about XRP, bro. You own XRP. I own XRP. But there's this thing called the Elliott Wave Theory. And when you apply that to XRP, it really shows the outlook, right, when it comes to price predictions, when it comes to the next moves up or down. But, you know, we're going to be diving into that and just really talking about what could happen, you know, what we expect from the markets. You know, we do have rate cuts. We do have a lot of exciting things. We have XRP ETPs and ETFs. We have a lot of things going on. So the Elliott Wave Theory is a framework of predicting market trends based on wave-like price patterns due to investor psychology. So, you know, when there's bullish momentum or there's just like a good project going on, that typically makes the price go up. There's a retracement. People get excited again. Maybe more news comes out, goes up, right? So it's pretty much based on whether, you know, the market's bullish, fearful, greedy, or, you know, they're bearish, you know. But it's a 5-wave cycle with waves 1, 3, and 5 being towards the upside and waves 2 and 4 being retracements, right? So we're still making progress up, and it's like stairs. So it goes wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, and then there's also a 3-wave correction where it's wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, right? But you know, these little retracements when we're going up are called Fibonacci retracements. I don't understand where they got that name. Honestly, do you know?
No, I don't actually know.
It's just a weird name, Fibonacci.
Fibonacci, yeah. I know it's a tool. I mean, for stocks, it's a tool that you can use. Like you can pull it out.
But it's based on the Elliott Wave Theory.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. So I've heard of Fibonacci, but not the Elliott Wave Theory. Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, now that we kind of got, you know, what the Elliott Wave Theory is, actually, do you have any questions on it?
I'm assuming Elliott Wave is a person, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
right. I just want to know.
I mean, I didn't want to get into too much detail, but the guy that kind of like started realizing this, started seeing the patterns. I think his last name was Elliott.
Okay.
Yeah. I think his last name was Elliott. But it's funny because on the original notes I said that, but I didn't want to include it because I didn't think it was too important.
It was too much.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. It was just for me.
Yeah. But anyways, man, let's talk about how the Elliott Wave Theory applies to XRP. So let's talk about Wave 1, 2020 through 2021 bull run, right? The XRP pretty much reached $1.96. They got dick slapped in the face with the court case by Gary Gensler and the SEC. So that's pretty much was the wave 1, but wave 2 was the SEC lawsuit and correction. So pretty much, bro, since 2021, we've been in wave 2. And because it's been so long, that's why wave 3 is so exciting, because this is the current bull market that we're seeing right now. And this time it's going to break its new all-time high. You know what I'm saying? It's going to go past $3.84. And due to the Elliott Wave Theory and Fibonacci retracements and everything, we should see a rise, bro, to $10 to $12 by 2025. Like mid-2025. Not like by 2025, like January, but I'm saying like mid-2025, we should see $10 to $12, bro.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
how do you feel about that?
Dude, I'm excited. I really hope, you know, it gets all the news that we're hoping for. Yeah. I hope everything does happen because I think either way.
Well, I have more news too.
Okay.
Yeah, I have more news in a new episode coming soon.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, more news coming soon. But in wave 4, bro, we get a short-term correction. We get that nice pullback, supposedly, right? If everything goes like history-wise and with the theory, we should see $10 to $12, and then they pull back to $7 to $8. So I do want to talk about, a little strategy of that wave 3 to wave 4, so we could sell, take some profit, buy back in, maybe keep the same amount of coins or even increase your amount of coins, so that wave 5 comes to play and you could profit a little bit more, because wave 5 is never as big as wave 3. Wave 3 is always like the one that you're gonna make the most percentage wise, the most return on. But yeah, wave 5, bro, the final push. It's pretty much a speculative rally. This is like all FOMO. Just, you could say, stupid money coming in, and that'll probably push it to $20 by the end of 2025.
I hope so, man. All this sounds really great, bro.
But I wouldn't. You see, long term wise, I would just focus on long term wise, bro. Because when I was doing this research, bro, we're looking at long term where XRP could be at, bro. And surprisingly, bro, it was saying $50 to $10.
Yeah, so you're being conservative, really.
Yes. Man, and this is just this year, this coming year.
Yeah.
$20 is on the table for this coming year. So what does that mean in 5 years from now?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, bro. It could be at $40, bro, in let's say 2030, 29.
Yeah.
Like 4 years from now, right? Like 4 years from today, right? 2020, let's say 2028, right? It could be sitting at like $30, $40, bro.
That'd be crazy. And I believe it too, because I look at Solana. Right, Solana was basically kind of in the same price range that XRP is right now.
They just got accepted, like they never got slapped with a court case or nothing like that.
So their run was pretty clean. Nobody kind of got in the way of them.
Correct.
But I like this a lot. I like XRP a lot more because the build will be there.
And not only that, but they already have partnerships.
Right.
And they already have real life utility. Like, they have people actually utilizing their blockchain.
Do you know what Solana is, like, or what?
Yeah.
I really have no clue.
I don't. You see, I've heard of it. It's pretty much like Cardano and XRP. Same thing, DeFi and everything. But the ones that are like have been in the market, like have skin in the game, are Cardano and XRP. Solana became like hype, like, oh, this is like the new big thing. Like, get in early, get in.
I remember, yeah,
right?
I remember.
And they were just shaming Cardano and XRP for not even moving, for not performing. It's like, would you rather have Tom Brady on your team that might be on a slight slump, or would you rather have a hot rookie that's coming in? He's like overhyped. Everyone's like excited about it. Like, that's the way I see Solana compared to XRP and Cardano.
Right.
You know
they begin the game. Like, you're getting Tom Brady at the end, basically, of his career.
Yeah. But some key catalysts I do want to like point out is regulatory clarity, institutional adoption, utility over hype, right? Again, people actually utilizing the blockchain. These are important when it comes to hitting that $20 mark, is actually having utility. And then again, bull market trends. The Elliott Wave Theory, the Fibonacci retracements and stuff like that. If you could learn or look more into that, because nothing I say is financial advice. Everything here is for educational purposes, and just information overall. But if you do more research on that and you kind of learn and you feel confident about it, I feel like you can make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I think it's crazy too, because everything is sort of kind of swirling around XRP. It looks
as
like
of right now,
as of right now, and it looks like everything is timing perfectly.
It's like the stars are aligning.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Everything is like there's no, like, if you're selling right now, you are shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah,
1000%, bro. But I do want to talk about an wave 3 exit strategy to re-enter in wave 4, like I mentioned earlier. So why exit in wave 3? Well, wave 3 is always the strongest phase. Again, like I've mentioned before, exiting at its peak to lock in gains would only be beneficial to you, right? You'd only be gaining more to your back. But the predicted peak in wave 3 is $10 to $12, right? My articles have been a little bit more conservative than that, but that is the predicted peak of wave 3. What's going to be important in wave 3 is spotting the exhaustion. What I mean by that is seeing that, okay, the price is at this price discovery phase. It's kind of dying down, right? So how can I spot that? What can I do, right? I would probably download an app where you can see the volume in the RSI, the relative strength index. Pretty much, if you see declining momentum, pretty much the decline of volume, RSI, or momentum in general from those apps, you start to see that, like, because right now everything's up, like momentum's up, everything's up. You start seeing those things kind of curve start to come down, that could be a sign or a red flag for exhaustion, right? Also, bearish, bearish sentiment, right? A lot of FUD, a lot of like fake news coming out about it, right? You might get companies talking down an XRP to lower the price, right? So you just might get a lot of bearish sentiment around it, short-term wise or whatever it may be, or towards that, towards that time of overhype, you're going to probably get a lot of bad news coming out or fake news, right? Who knows, right? Sometimes things just affect the market, but there's a lot of market manipulators, you could say. But yeah, when it comes to Wave 3, those are the like two things to look for is maybe bad news that could probably bring it back down, or just momentum just falling. You don't see the hype there anymore. You think it's overhyped. Like this is the time to get out. But again, we're looking at that $10 to $12 range. Now, when re-entering in Wave 4 will typically retrace like 35% to 50%. Right, that's a big retracement. So even if you sell down 20, that's still good, right? Down 30, you're still good, because if it goes down 50%, you're gonna make a good amount back. But the predicted Wave 4 bottom would be $7 to $8. So again, bro, like if that's predicted, $7 to $8, that's a massive gain from where we're at today.
Huge.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just applying this, right? So an example would be that you sell 1,000 XRP coins at $12 for $12,000, and you reinvest that at $8. That will give you 1,500 XRP. That's 50% more XRP just by exiting at the peak of $12 and re-entering at $8. Right? You're gonna gain 50%. Literally, that retracement, you'll gain that in coins.
Okay. Yeah. My only concern about it is, I mean, like the price point we have it right now, it's such a low price point.
So it doesn't matter, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I mean, for us, it'll only be like straight cashing out.
Okay.
But this is like for someone that wants to really like play like the bag, like really wants to
long term for the long term.
No, or even just short term, like just wants to add.
Okay.
So like maybe you want to sell a portion to try to make that little portion into a bigger portion, just so you can add a little bit to your bag.
I get what you're saying.
See what I'm saying? Like, let's say you're risking 10% of your portfolio doing the Wave Elliott Theory.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna hurt you.
True.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's always good to try to learn something new.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when it comes to XRP's journey to $20, bro, this isn't a prediction. It's backed by real world utility, institutional adoption, and a clear wave structure based on the Elliott Wave Theory. The question is, are you going to be there to benefit from it, or are you going to be on the sidelines being a little bitch? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to get rich, or are you going to be a little bitch? That's the only thing you got to ask yourself, man. But with that being said, all money in, no money out. Stay dedicated, stay motivated, and we'll see you on the next one, Latino Wealth Club. Don't be a little bitch.